We're still early in the iPhone 16 release cycle, but rumors about the iPhone 17 models slated for 2025 have already started circulating, and they're pretty crazy. Now, 2025 could bring one of the biggest updates to the iPhone's design that we've seen since the 2017 iPhone X, with Apple rumored to be planning for an all-new iPhone 17 Slim or Air that is a much thinner design, a new display size, a different look for camera, and so much more. We're expecting four total models in 2025 for the iPhone 17 lineup, including the base iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and the new iPhone 17 Slim. There will be no iPhone 17 Plus, with Apple doing away with the Plus lineup in favor of the iPhone 17 Slim. Now, getting into these new phones, let's start with the newest iPhone in the lineup, the 17 Slim or 17 Air. Multiple rumors have suggested that Apple is working on an all-new version of the iPhone for 2025, with the device expected to have a significantly thinner design than current iPhone models. Early rumors suggested that this would be a replacement for the Plus phone, but some rumors have suggested it will actually be a new high-end device that is more expensive than the current Pro Max iPhone, which is priced starting at $1199. Some rumors disagree just how the iPhone 17 Air will fit into the iPhone lineup, but Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, for example, does not think that the iPhone 17 Air will be more expensive or higher end than the Pro models, and a higher price tag would not in fact make sense considering some of the information we've heard about the device. Given the different rumors, we don't know quite what to expect from the new iPhone. What we do know though is that there will be a new iPhone in 2025 and it will be thinner than all current models and could be the thinnest iPhone ever. Now, the thinnest iPhone we've seen so far was the iPhone 6, which measured in at 6.9 millimeters. But iPhones got thicker with the iPhone X and beyond as Apple increased thickness to provide more space for battery, camera lenses, Face ID hardware, and much more. As for size, the iPhone 17 Air is expected to fall somewhere between the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max in size. As for size, the iPhone 17 Air is expected to fall somewhere between the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max. Separate rumors have targeted 6.55 inches, 6.6 inches, and 6.65 inches as the display size Apple has settled on, which will make it smaller than the iPhone 17 Pro Max, but larger than the iPhone 17 Pro. The information says the rear camera of the device will be relocated from the upper left side of the iPhone to the center of the device. The iPhone 17 Air could include a smaller hole and pill-shaped cutout for the front camera, resulting in a narrower dynamic island, as rumored for the 17 Pro Max. But Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo says the dynamic island will remain the same size as the current dynamic island. However, he does agree that the device will have a single lens rear camera. Because there is no room for a speaker on the bottom edge of the device, it is expected to have just one speaker at the top. Apple's current iPhones have two speakers, one at the top and one at the bottom. This to me would not make it as high-end device like a Pro without having stereo sound when playing music or movies without headphones. That would be a huge reason for me not to get this phone, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Now, Kuo believes the slimmed down iPhone 17 will have a titanium aluminum frame, with Apple electing for titanium, but a titanium mixture that's heavier on aluminum than the current Pro iPhones. The selling point for the new device is supposedly going to be the design rather than the internal specs. The slimmed down iPhone 17 Air won't be a replacement for the iPhone 17 Plus, instead making its debut as a new device in the lineup. All four iPhones released in 2025 are expected to be updated with ProMotion display technology, with 120 Hz maximum refresh rate going all the way down to 1 Hz for smoother scrolling and video content. And since we've heard multiple rumors about this at this point, it's likely that's a change we'll see. Rumors also suggest that Apple is planning for an anti-reflective display that is more scratch resistant than the current ceramic shield. Now let's get into the iPhone 17 and supposedly no iPhone 17 Plus. Apple will sell the iPhone 17 alongside the three other devices, but there will be no iPhone 17 Plus this year. Apple is eliminating the Plus phone from the 2025 lineup due to subpar sales. With that, Apple could introduce a new display size for the standard iPhone 17 model for 2025. The 17 could measure in at 6.3 inches, up from 6.1 inches, which would make it the same size as the 16 Pro. In terms of the camera, rumors suggest Apple will move the camera to the elongated camera module, like we'll talk about on the Pro and Pro Max, but just with one less lens, which is standard for the base iPhones. The pricing rumors haven't come out yet, but we should expect the device to be around the $799 US, in line with current iPhone 16 pricing. The final two devices are the iPhone Pro and Pro Max, with rumors suggesting we will have a few differences like years in the past. The high-end iPhone 17 Pro Max launching next year will feature a smaller dynamic island, according to tech analyst Jeff Pugh, who has a fairly good track record with Apple rumors. This is one of the major differences between the Pro devices, and the Pro Max will utilize Apple's new Meta Lens technology to slim down the internal parts needed for the dynamic island. Along with that, Apple is allegedly planning to eliminate the titanium frame, instead going back to aluminum. Apple has not used aluminum for a higher end iPhone since the stainless steel iPhone X was introduced in 2017. The iPhone 17 Pro Max is expected to feature a 48 megapixel wide camera, a 48 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 48 megapixel tetraprism telephoto camera, which will make it the first iPhone to feature three 48 megapixel cameras. At least one iPhone 17 model next year will feature a mechanical aperture that will let users adjust the size of the iPhone 17's aperture, changing the amount of light reaching the lens. Current iPhone models have a fixed aperture, but a variable aperture will let images be captured with shallow depth of field. There's no word yet whether the Pro models will see a price increase, but we can keep our fingers crossed that they stay where they are. Now that's everything we know for the iPhone 17 lineup coming in fall of 2025. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited for, and please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. You can check out my dedicated iPhone 17 videos here, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.